power, Doctor. If we can figure out how to tap.
I have posted this clip on my page, and a lot of people didn't understand what the clip was about, because I didn't say anything. I like the people to use their imagination and think what it's for, even though they didn't have no clue. But anyway, this movie comes from the movie Thor, the very first one. And if you're familiar with the movie Thor was a king where he was. And his father was a king and Thor was a prince or whatever. But his father adopted a son, but the son wasn't like his real son. The son had a little evil in him, but he found him. So he raised them two together. But Thor's father wanted Thor to be the heir of when he dies. But the other brother, that's really not related to them, he wanted to be the ruler. But Thor, he was arrogant. He was very abusive with his power. So basically, Thor had to come on Earth to live an earthly experience. You know what I'm saying? And when Thor got on Earth to become a human and to live a real human life experience, that's when he became elevated and he evolved. So come find out, his brother, his adopted brother, the whole time was trying to destroy him on Earth, was trying to get him to never come back and destroy him, so that case their father can make him the ruler. But for some reason, as Thor was down on Earth, he did evolve and he became better than who he was when he was the prince. So he managed to not only evolve, but find out that it's his brother that actually hates him and wants to be in his shoes. So in the very end, Thor destroys his brother. His brother actually dies because Thor is now the king because, you know, he actually evolved. So in the end, Thor's brother dies. So this is at the very end, after all the credits is gone. This is at the very end. Once the credit ends, what you see is Thor's brother. Thor, because remember, Thor had to live a human experience in order to evolve, to be the king that he really is, the king that he was meant to be. So his brother never lived a human experience either. So they both was in the same rankings, but Thor was just the king. So after Thor basically killed his brother, at the very end, at the clip that I showed you, Thor's brother is now reincarnated on Earth, just like Thor was. So now you see Thor in a human body. He don't look like the brother that he always was. So now Thor's brother is now reincarnated on Earth in a human body. That's why when he comes through the warehouse, he said, I thought that y'all was bringing me down here to kill me, because he is aware that he died in the life that he had before. He was aware of that. And he thought that when he go down that hole that they was going to kill him. But what he didn't know was, now that he died and went down in that hole, he reincarnated on Earth. And now that he is reincarnated on Earth, he was introduced to someone that wanted unlimited power on Earth. And by Thor's brother having lots of experience with it, because Thor's brother is almost just like him. So the guy went to Thor's brother and gave him a proposition. Like, I know you're smart because you're intelligent more than me and a lot of people that I know. So if you help me with this machine, we can get unlimited power all over the earth and all over the people, where you will actually be the God. So when Thor's brother died, Thor's brother actually went back to Earth and met someone to where so he can have control over the earth entirely. So when you looked at the mirror, you actually saw Thor's brother in a spiritual form. When he said, well, let's take a look. And then after the spiritual side said it, then you saw the physical flesh said, well, let's take a look. Because it was showing you that his conscience level was still where it's always been. So that's when the credits completely finished and went off. So basically at the end of the movie, it shows you that even though Thor's brother died in the movie, and Thor is now a king of the earth, and he now has empathy, he now has sympathy, he is now more understanding to earth. So now he can be a better king, a better ruler. He has a heart now. He killed his brother. So many people think that his brother is destroyed. They think his brother died because his brother was evil. But what they didn't know was when Thor killed his brother, Thor's brother actually reincarnated and became more evil than what he was before. And now he got the power in his hands. The evil one got the power in his hand. He just don't know how to control it. Like I've been saying for the last 3 years. I just made a video about that. So the God of this universe right here, the God of this realm got the power in his hands. He just don't know how to control it. And the reason why he don't know how to control it, because we are the power. We are the ones that can control it. But he has the actual piece, missing link to us in his hands. You understand? So this is why he need us under his control, because if he got the main source in his hands and we are a part of that source, if he can control us, he can control the power, because he can't do nothing with the power. Because if he do something with the power, he's going to have to tell us that we are a part of that power. And do you think that we going to allow this God to keep our power? We're going to take it and we're going to want it. So right now he has the power. He has the source in his hands. But we are attached to that source. So this is why they are trying to control the chosen people, because the chosen people is that power. The chosen people is that power that he has in his hand, but he can't do nothing with it if he can't have control over the people that it belongs to. So the only way that he is going to lose that power is if the chosen people got to regain their strength and power. Then that would never mean nothing to him, because even though he has the power in his hands, that power is us. So even though it's in his hands and he owns it, this is the reason why he got control over this dimension, because he got the source in his hands. But what he's not telling us is that even though he has the source in his hands, he can't do nothing with it if he don't know how to control it. We know how to control it. This is why he needs to control us. Because if he control us, he can control that power that he has. Because as long as the spiritual chosen ones don't know about it or don't know about themselves, he is going to have power over us. And if he has power over us, he can influence us, because the chosen ones has more influence over the people of the earth than he does. Believe it or not, the chosen awakened spiritual beings has more power over the God that the people believe in. This is why they are doing their damnedest to keep us asleep, keep us deaf and dumb and dead, because the chosen people, the 144,000, has more control over the earth than earth itself. Because the God that is controlling this earth, he has no power, but he has it in his hands, but there's nothing he can do with it. He don't even know what to do with it. All he knows is that the people on this earth knows how to control it some. This is why they created the dome, to watch over the people that has control over the power that he has in his hands. This is why the dome was created, to watch the chosen ones, to monitor the chosen ones, because the God of this universe knows that the chosen ones has the real power. And even though he has the source, it's nothing he can do with it if he don't know what to do with it or how to control it. But we do. This is why we are waking up. And the more we wake up, the more we evolve. That power that he has in his hands is eventually going to blow up in his face. And he's going to die. Because our power is what sparks that. And when it's sparked, it's going to blow up. And he has it, so it's going to blow him up. Just like Thor did. It's very deep. And I'm trying to tell y'all.